Bada bing, bada boom. You already know. You already know what it is. Refresh. There we go. Mute, 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 mute. Woo! Okay, we're good. Do this. And then do this. And then close. Boom. Bop. What was I? Oh, this one. Disco Elysium. Cool. Thank you very much. Disable this. See if this is working. Yes, it is. Boom! It's just so simple. Why can I not continue? Okay, I can hear it now. Actually. So he still has that stupid grin. Let's see. Wah, 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 wah. What does it say?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Take those. We take those. Okay. Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Encyclopedia.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the... Yeah,
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The king is the king and he can do it.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
Roi Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Nice! Prestigious snorter of nose candy. I'm adding that to my repertoire of roasts.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow.
Damn.
Allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
That's awesome.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum, a group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Okay, fair enough.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit. People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Oh wow, they're butthurt from a little bit of irony. Why am I not surprised?
Philip III, the squanderer,
W experience.
however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
How interesting. I don't know how necessary that was. What's this? Foreign car kept in good condition. Okay, great. Wait, is this back to the door? Oh yeah, it is. Lorries probably stored fuel here. Now, store booze. Nice. How do I get to him? Oh.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
If you say so. If you say so, Lieutenant. Is this the only guy I could talk to? Yep. Can't talk to anyone else here. Talk to this guy.
Welcome to Revachol.
The work is interest to you. Oh, okay.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell
It's
him.
men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself, and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
No.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Okay. Give the I've got your back. A punch on the shoulder. As like a friendly punch, right?
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
Crazy.
It's about biological determinism.
Determinism.
The sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Wait. What am I exactly?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn Kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's what the Kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
What is going on right now? Why is racism so prevalent here? Yeah, I think I can get down over. Yeah, that's cool.
Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2
Damn.
months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Interesting. Okay, am I good enough to do the check now? I want to see if I could do this stupid ass check. I wonder if the chances have got any higher, or am I just gonna puke again?
There he still is, looking
Locked!
through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Put skill points into endurance to open this white check. Where's my skill points? Endurance. I did put it. I did put one in endurance. Do I need to do it again? Oh. Okay, can I... What else do I need to do? The pissing competition. Oh, I can't do that. 22? Is it 22? Not even close. Alright. Can't do that either. Spect. Can't do that. Paper damages. Can't do that. Track down your badge. Keep searching for the caller just by liking. Oh, this might take some time. So all I can do right now is track down my badge and track down my gun. I'm gonna assume it's probably inside the place. I forgot how to get in. Oh, here. 'Cause I mean, this is where I was staying. Hello, old lady in a wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, she's sweet.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
These are just both cringe.
Why, you are, officer.
Oh, why is my guy so cringe? I'm no sweetie. Look at me.
You're a
Sure.
handsome man, officer.
Thank you.
Mustache and your chiseled jaw. And
Thanks.
that silly dimple on your chin.
Nice. Thanks. I appreciate it. Dimple or not, I'm a bitter man. Okay, that's stupid.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Okay.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What? What motley crew are you talking about? You seem to be in a chair. Wow. How'd you like to roll with me? What are you talking? Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Oh my gosh. What? I'm just gonna leave.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Volumetric shift compressor.
Ew.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
I'm so lost. What in tarnation? Volumetric shit compressor. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Let's rewind. Okay. Whoa, this is a lot. Oh no. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track. The 881 until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. Sure. Is okay, whatever. Mess halls are for you. Okay. Oh, wait, there's a thing. A woman's hand wrote. Woman hand today's. Okay, why is that important? Maybe it is important. I don't freaking know. Wait, no. Oh, I missed the thing. Okay, which one was my... Oh.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Nah, I'm good. Disregard thought. What's over here? Nah. Oh. That's the one who washes over you. Okay, nice. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Oh. I'm gonna die out here, apparently. What's this? Something on the table. I mean, that's free Real right there. Alright, let's see if I can find my... Yep, I can open it. Perfect. Welcome to my home, Lieutenant. Let's see if I can find my gun.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Thank you.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay. So that's cool. I still want to know how to, like, interact with this player. And what is this? I can't open it. The faucet is still running. I don't think I've missed anything in here. Oh. What if I click on the fan?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan. Pull on the light bulb. Why? Like, I don't know what good that would do. Where is my gun? What? Oh. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Strange indeed. I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh,
You should totally sing karaoke here. First chance fit. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
bet. My soul is immense.
And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Yes, I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready. This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm down on my luck, superstar. That's literally what I'm saying.
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What if I just do it, bro? What if I just do? Sing karaoke is now a task. Get hold of a sad song on tape. Wow.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Marlon.
That's what I'm
Sam
saying.
Rocky Baye,
Yeah,
badass on the edge disco cop.
that's what I'm
Time
saying.
to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
What did I just do? I'm lost. Yeah, internalize it, bro. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. I think it's done already. Maybe, I don't know. Oh. Software of an electric juicer comes in the kitchen someone is working. Okay. Maybe I just need to explore the world more. I really could not tell you. What's down here? Oh, can I go in here? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. I need cash. Whoa. What the hell? What the hell, ain't? Anti-machine. Okay. Where's Roy? Oh, that's Roy. What up, Roy?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, People looking for a deal.
Okay.
People looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored.
Okay, I could see that.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Drawn once more to the play. Okay.
Entertained. He might be high. If he is, on what?
Ooh, we could we could try to. Okay, is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? Let's try it.
Okay. He definitely is high.
Okay,
Whatever it is, you've probably done it. And many other things besides.
crazy.
But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the reason
I
hanging?
do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? I pawned a gun? Oh my gosh!
What? So,
I'm so stupid.
lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig.
Pig.
Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Pig. Wait. Pig?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Maybe she's a vigilante. I'm just saying I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
Anyway, I can find this
My
buyer.
apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Of course. I swear it's that.
Needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course.
I think that's it. Mother, father, bro. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. I swear. The first girl that spoke to me in this game, I swear she called me a pig or something. I'm knocking on her door. I think she has my sidearm. My firearm, sorry. God, I'm actually such a bad cop. I haven't done anything in this game. Oh, I'm actually a horrendous cop. Oh. I think she's up here. Lock in. Okay. This is her door right here. Knock,
The
knock.
door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Suppress.
The murmur
Suppress.
in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Yes?
You see. No, never mind. You don't have any new thingies. Okay, well, I can't talk to her, even though I'm pretty sure she has something to do with my firearm. Like, I'm almost positive. Maybe you have something to do with my firearm. Why? Okay. If I keep going down... Oh, is it up? Okay, I'm just running forever now. Wait. I don't know. What's this? Water lockout of order until Wednesday, 7:15.
G'day to you, officers.
What up, man on the water
burly
lock?
man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Okay. First things first, what are you doing here?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
There's a whole lot of nothing. What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
You said probably. Boop.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal, some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Close the water lock on Wednesday. So these are timed ones. Okay. I can't believe sing karaoke is one of my tasks. I gotta do it. I mean, it's a task now. Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hey man, how are you?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Yeah, very good, man.
Everything's cool.
Everything,
the goods
man.
are cool. The customers are cool.
The place is cool.
And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
You're right, officer. 100%.
100, man.
No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Nah. Persuade him to give you some money is crazy. Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Oh.
Seaguy, apricot suzerainty. It's all the same to me. It's all cool.
Very cool.
I'm interested in sales. Go ahead, let's make one. Super high quality, friendly prices. Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Did you get those comfy pants? Do you have a permit to sell that?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board. Anything for you.
Never mind. Okay, great. Everything is good here, man. It's all good. Everything good, man. Like it has never been better. It's all good. It's not all good. I don't even know what my name is. When I finally realize what my name is, it's gonna be a very happy day for me. No, I don't want to lose here anymore. What is this? Give it a free money, bro. There's nothing over here. I literally don't know what to do. I am at a complete loss. What did you say again?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not part of the... I don't know. My gosh. I'm running out of things to ask already. She's so bland. What is this? Is this? Host for the winner, please use main entrance. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the same place. I'm lost. Literally don't know what to do. Need to pay for the damages. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. What? Ask? I'm literally supposed to ask around for money? That's crazy. Am I supposed to be a beggar? Is that a kid?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Okay. I'm the law.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Why are you standing out here in the cold? That's a good question.
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
What is this crime business? What is your mom running? What is romance? Is crazy. Shouldn't you be at
I
school?
do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school is stupid.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
I guess.
Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. Mum says
Oh,
it's
shoot.
peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
It's just regular trading and selling of things trial that doesn't work out for most people. That's...
Of course, sir.
See you around, Annette. She's the killer. All right, where's the mom? Oh shoot, right there.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Plaisance.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
That's actually crazy. I don't want to be a beggar. Like, that's weird. Shouldn't I get paid by my, like, people?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Nah, she was definitely slacking off. She's yes, of course.
Did you talk to her?
Yeah.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
It's crazy. Okay, this girl is mad.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her.
Oh, sorry.
This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. She is off her knocker. What is wrong with this girl? I don't want to look at books. Like, do I... I literally don't know. Alright, well. Hope your business fails. I hope you're paying this girl at least. Like, that's crazy, man. My gun's in the trash. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. It's actually crazy. I don't have a bag, do I? I have the lieutenant's handkerchief and an empty cassette tape. Oh, I can go here. What is this? Okay. That's blood. That's hella blood. What? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, it's paint.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do
Cindy
you wanna
the
know?
Skull.
Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
You just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. That's crazy. Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman. But I don't promise to answer.
That's crazy.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon. Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Excellent. Well, she sounds like a lovely lady. We're gonna talk to her now, because I was told to.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens
Why'd the music
with
change?
droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
You're on a boat. You are on a boat. Okay. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? You see Rich can have some money. It's crazy. Why is it always telling me to beg?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. The Pines' core competency is logistics.
Okay.
Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Or the other Indo-tribes.
Saint-Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Why, thank you. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Damn! Yeah, you can.
Billion?
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people.
Oh, damn.
They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers.
I have no idea what's
250
happening.
years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen. Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Oh.
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Every worker, a member of the board. In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
What are you going to
I'm
do?
not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
Okay.
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont his sort of stature, you see.
Not
Keep
cool.
in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union. The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about the union boss.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity.
Utmost
If I
integrity.
say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Okay.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say...
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
When you got big time.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is... Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I don't have a... It's tough.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
You're kidding. It's possible after a night of heavy... No, I'm not gonna say I'm Could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
28? +1 sympathy for your amnesia. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. Oh, I gotta find it. Well, I mean, I could just try it, see if it works.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Yes.
Some kind of superstar.
I am a superstar. I'm not.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Sure. Internalize that. The 5th in dot whatever. Oh, I can't. Unlock a new slot to... Oh, I have to unlock us. How do I unlock? I don't know. There's something. There's something she wants to tell you. Okay, yeah. What do you want?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands. No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine,
We like
GBL,
those.
and various synthetic psychedelics.
Okay.
Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you. We did, on more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers. No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
okay.
this is a limited time opportunity.
Okay.
Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Tract and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand. Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
You're on a boat.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. Okay, we can do something else now. I don't even know where to find that. How do I even get up there? Are you a driver? I don't. Who are you?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
The measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
What?
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never. That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game.
Just shoot
they
it.
Wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Yeah, I grab a ball and show how it's done, bro. I don't care. Cutscene? Oh, shoot.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball.
The ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck.
Okay.
It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Facts.
Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrated until you and the ball have merged into a single entity.
The man ball is ready.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
What?
What the hell is your problem?
There's no way. What a... Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
Pétanque? I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's a
isn't it,
misunderstanding, of course.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull. Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us? Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the Union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
All right. W. See, that's a. But this is free XP though. This is free XP. It's not due to some confusion of the game. Patron. The shot was excellent, but now you owe them a bowl. I owe them a bowl. Tracks leading to the roof. Alright, where are these drivers, bro? Oh, wait, this guy's a driver, right? Like a hauler or something. I think I remember. You.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs. Care to spare some change?
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. That's crazy. Definance.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense.
I know what an entrapment
that the
is,
person
bro.
Would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Conceptualize. He's a poet. Hit him with your best verse. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Who else? Oh my gosh, this is literally impossible. Oh my gosh. Oh. What about this guy? This guy knows, bro.
For something?
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Racial economic sabotage.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes, I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then...
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheels and
Genetics?
Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty, is what it is. Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
Okay. Back to this dude. That's very cool, man. Very cool. I think drugs are cool. You're under arrest.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's your stats on drugs? I actually do not get it, bro. What? Wait, hold on. What is...
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
I don't going for that. He is not going for that, man.
Unless
Okay, that's
you're
all I
into
need.
Drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs. We're looking for I'm super into drugs.
Very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home. or on my person? That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that. Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
Oh, he is a hater. He is a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Okay, with ingenuity. I really like this guy though.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up. It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Okay.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you. All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detective. Both of you. You deserve it.
It's actually crazy. You got a +1 for ratting out the lady. Okay. What is going on with my... Is there any new dialogue options?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh. Oh, hold on. Why, do you know something? What is it?
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it. Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Who is she
A
to
friend?
you?
An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Life is just a joke.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
It's actually crazy.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
All right. I think I'm on my phone more than I. Sorry, y'all. Something came up, so I gotta go. Good night. Good luck. See you next time.